everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Becky Setra. I hope you're all doing well. It's nice to be back. Today is Saturday the 26th of June 2021. I normally don't do videos on Saturday, but this one is just a bonus video. I've got a lot of questions and I feel if I don't do this I would be running behind on the questions I've been asked, because this video is has been asked, or it's a question asked by one of my viewers, and I thought I'm going to do this video. If this is the first time you're watching me or watching my video, please do not forget to subscribe, like, share and comment as well. So today's video, I'm going to be answering a question asked by one of my fans, I would say, or subscribers, who wanted to know how I became a specialist nurse in the UK, how I obtained my qualifications and where I studied. So I'll start with the last question. I studied in nursing in University of Ghana Legon in Accra. I went to university in 1996 and I finished with my degree in 1999. And we normally do a rotational program 1 year. So I finished everything and got my nursing registration in the year 2000 in Ghana. And I worked for about 2.5 years. So I left Ghana in 2003. And at the time, what was happening now, or what is happening in the UK with shortage of nurses, was happening at the time. So I came as an overseas nurse. And at the time, our program was referred to as adaptation nursing program, where you would work under a mentor, supervisor, and they would assess you. When they feel you're ready to be registered as a nurse in the UK, you'll be signed off, you'll get your PIN number, and then you start practicing as a fully registered nurse in the UK. So I've got a degree, BA nursing with psychology from Ghana. So I did my adaptation on a renal ward, and after that I moved to surgical ward, ended up on surgical assessment unit. So I worked there for about 3 years. So the first place I worked, I was there for 2 years. I moved to surgery, did 3 years, and I thought I need a change. So I went to outpatients department and I worked there for about 6 months in outpatients. That's all I could last because it was a bit too quiet for me. And whilst I was there, by chance I came across the job advert on the hospital website for specialist nurse in sickle cell and thalassemia. So I decided to apply for it, and then I went for the interview. For the interview, you're supposed to do a presentation, and I had to contact the voluntary organization in the UK, which is the Sickle Cell Society, for information to help me with my interview. So when I did that, during my interview, I mentioned that that's what I did, and they were so impressed. So from the feedback, I was told I did really well by going that extra mile. So just to let you know, if you're applying for a job in the UK, make sure you show that you have gone that extra mile, because whatever job you're going for, bear in mind there would be another 50 to other 100 people applying for the same job, and they're going to be shortlisting, and they go through and see who meets that requirement and who has done a bit more research, and then you would be picked. So bear that in mind. So when I started the job in sickle cell, I had the opportunity for the first time to stay in a hotel in the UK, and it wasn't just any hotel, it was in Hilton. We stayed and did an in-house training for that, not 5 years, sorry, 5 days. After the 5 days of training, I was ready to autonomously perform my responsibilities and duties, and I was learning under my manager at the time as well. And after that, I was sent to another course in Thames Valley University in London. It was a 10-week course, so I was traveling to London once a week for 10 weeks, and then that was just we call it CPD course. So that is how I went, and as you're working, you go for update days and you keep learning and you become an expert in your field. So that is how I did that was my path to becoming a specialist nurse. So if you're a foreign nurse in the UK, or you're a newly qualified nurse in the UK, or if you're planning to come in the UK, or you're already working in the UK and you've got some experience in nursing and you're thinking of becoming a specialist nurse, what I would advise is that you need at least 18 months to 1 year experience on the ward. It helps you to understand the system. It helps you to know more about patient care, because the basic nursing care that you provide is needed in your day-to-day dealings with your patients, apart from your specialist nursing knowledge. And also, what I have to say is that when you don't need experience in that field, particular field, to become a specialist nurse, because you could be trained on the job. Although it is advantageous if you're already working in a directorate or a department and a specialist nursing role comes up, you can apply, and it would be advantageous because you're already working in that department. But it doesn't really, it's not a fast rule that you should be working here, although knowledge in the field could help. So just bear that in mind. So you need 18 months of experience, you need some knowledge in the area, or showing the willingness to learn. That is very important. It is key as well. And then with that, you should be fine. You may apply and you may not get it, but you have to keep applying. If you're determined, you have to keep trying. You have to keep knocking doors. And one day, one of the doors would definitely open for you. So bear in mind, if you're a specialist nurse, we work Monday to Friday, so your salary would be dry. It won't be as someone who is working on the ward and working Saturday and Sunday. However, you can do a bit of bank or extra shifts to top up. Some of us have been out of the ward for a long time, and I would find it difficult working on the ward, although I can offer or provide my basic nursing skills is still there. There are a lot of paperwork and a lot has changed on the ward. So if you want to keep up going, you should carry on doing 1 or 2 shifts on the ward to keep you going. So basically, that's what I have for you today. Remember to subscribe and share, and I will see you soon. Take care and bye.